Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Labor Day weekend on this Sunday. Before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure those post notifications are turned on. Make sure you are sharing on your social media platforms. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys for always taking the time to watching, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing, man, to the channel. Definitely appreciate that. Peace and blessings to everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. If you are out on the beach, if you are out at the park, if you are at work, if you are at home relaxing, whatever it is that you're doing, man, I hope you guys are enjoying. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me. Oh my gosh, like the exhaustion is just like insane. It's insane with what I've been doing with like a lot of work and stuff like that. So, you know, this is kind of really the only one of the few times I'm going to have downtime before I start work again. So I got to figure out in terms of when I'm going to go live again. But I will keep you guys posted. So I will definitely let you guys know on that. I'm just kind of taking my time, easing my way back into things. But trust me, things will get better and I'll be back soon. Football season is about to start Thursday. So you already know I'm going to be down with the football lives and stuff like that. And training camp is going to be coming up soon for basketball. We still got baseball season going on. So, you know, I'll probably do a little bit of mix of everything. But just stay tuned for that, man. And like I said, man, appreciate everybody that's still rocking with me, man, especially the ones that have been rocking since day one, man. Again, much respect. On to the video. So I was watching an episode of Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Snitch, as I always like to call him. And, you know, they had a sit-down interview. They were just talking with one another. I think the interview was about almost 2 hours long. And then I saw a segment that was about 14 minutes long as it was pertaining to the Jordan and LeBron GOAT debate. You know how Shannon Sharpe feels about LeBron and what he will do anything in the world to defend him since he is a Clutch Sports client. Now, once they got into the debate, Stephen A. went the calm approach. And he was pretty much letting Shannon Sharpe get all emotional in a lot of his answers. And I noticed Stephen A. got him in such a way that if you guys notice, if you ever watch Undisputed, anytime that, let's say, Skip got him with a fact every now and then, or maybe anytime a guest got Shannon Sharpe with a fact here and then just in this segment, when Stephen A. was fact-checking him in just about every turn, what's the first thing that always comes out of Shannon Sharpe's mouth when he starts thinking? When he knows he gets fact-checked, this is how in Shannon Sharpe's voice, this is go, oh, okay, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. That's what Shannon Sharpe always says when he gets fact-checked. And if he has no retort, he comes back and gives you that. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? That's how you already know. All right, so it goes on, and then, you know, Stephen A. pretty much was praising LeBron, but just letting him know that he's never going to top Michael Jordan. He has him second all time. Again, I'm not going to get into where you guys have Jordan and LeBron ranked all time. But anyway, this is what I wanted to get to. I look into the comments section, and then there was somebody that was mentioning about Jordan, and they were mentioning about, you know, it was incredible what Michael did and all this kind of stuff, and Stephen A. fact checks him so bad. Then I happened to stumble upon a LeBron fan, and he came with one of the most fanboy answers that I've ever seen. And then I had to really I had to dissect it. This is what he says. According to the comment, basically it was said, for those who are LeBron haters, people don't really take into account that in between Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, and the funny thing is he calls Kyrie Kylie, so there you go. That already lets you know how personally he doesn't like Kyrie Irving. Between those four players, they missed a lot of games. Like, they all missed games. And I said, okay. I had to think about that, and I'm saying to myself, is he trying to convince himself that LeBron James is the greatest because all those guys missed playoff time? I said, you already know what I'm about to do with this. LSN already about to do that damn research. So I'm about to go do some digging right into the depths of hell, digging. If I have to dig a great 6 feet under to try to get these irrefutable facts. And this is what I found out, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if that person was talking about overall playoffs, regular seasons, NBA finals, but okay. Now, if you want to say that Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love all missed games in the regular season, then he's absolutely right. because that's a fact. They all missed regular season games during the regular season in LeBron's 8 years that he went to the finals with all four of those players. Wade and Bosh in Miami, Kyrie and Kevin Love in Cleveland. Now, let's get to the playoffs. I do my research and I look up all of the playoff games that Wade, Bosh, Kyrie, and Kevin Love all played together with LeBron James. You're not going to believe what I found out. So I found out that apparently this fanboy lied. Clearly lied. And here's why. So we go to Miami. LeBron James spends his time in Miami from 2011 to 2014. I don't need to check 2011 because I already know that Wade and Bosh played every single game of that 2011 postseason. What I do is, because Wade's injury started to creep up on him in 2012, I start to look at 2012 to 2014. And you're not going to believe what I saw. So Wade and Bosh missed a combined 10 games in their postseason careers with LeBron James from 2011 to 2014. Guess what, though? How many games did Dwayne Wade miss during that 4-year run? Take a guess. You want to know how many Dwayne Wade missed? Still don't know? Not really too sure? Let me tell you how many games Dwayne Wade missed in that entire 4-year run in the playoffs, playing alongside LeBron. Dwayne Wade only missed one playoff game. Despite the knee issues, despite the injuries that Wade was suffering those last 3 years in Miami prior to Bron leaving, he only missed one playoff game, and that was in 2013. I believe it was in the second round against the Bulls. I could be wrong about that. If one of you guys could correct me, you guys could correct me in the comments. But Dwayne Wade missed one playoff game the entire 4-year run. Chris Bosh, on the other hand, missed 9 playoff games. But here's the thing. Chris Bosh missed all 9 of those playoff games in 2012 in the strike, short, and lockout season. And he had an abdominal strain injury that he suffered in the second round against the Pacers, I think in game 2. And Chris Bosh missed game 2 of the second round in the conference semis against the Pacers. He missed the rest of that series all the way up to game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. Because if people remember, Chris Bosh ended up playing game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. But guess what? Other than that, Chris Bosh did not miss any other playoff game except for all 9 of those games in that same postseason, which means LeBron still had Dwayne Wade available. Now let's go to the NBA Finals. In the NBA Finals, guess how many games Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh missed altogether? It's the same number as Agent Zero and Russell Westbrook, 00. They didn't miss a single NBA Finals game in their 4-year run with LeBron James. And that's a combined 23, I believe it's 24, let's see, hold on. 6 in 2011, 5 in 2012, 7 in 2013, and 23 NBA Finals games. Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh played with LeBron, and neither one of them missed a single game. They were there for all 23 NBA Finals games. So that's a lie. Now we go to 2015 when LeBron goes back to Cleveland. Teams up with Kyrie Irving and trades for Kevin Love by sending Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota. In 2015, how many playoff games did Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love miss? Well, Kevin Love got injured in Game 4 of the first round of the playoffs in 2015 against the Boston Celtics. I remember the play like it was yesterday. Kenny Olynyk pulled his shoulder out the socket, and Kevin Love missed the entire postseason with a separated shoulder. That was 14 playoff games. He missed the last 14 playoff games that the Cavaliers had. Now, let's go to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving missed 7 playoff games. He only played in 13 of them. He missed 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals in that series against the Atlanta Hawks. And he played in Game 1 of the NBA Finals and was actually outplaying Steph Curry before he messed up his kneecap in overtime in Game 1 while being guarded by Klay Thompson. He missed the last 5. He missed the rest of the series. So those are 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals, 5 in the NBA Finals. Those are 7 games. and Kevin Love missed 14. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyrie and Kevin Love missed a combined 21 playoff games, with 14 of the 21 missed by Kevin Love. Now let's go to 2016. In 2016, Kyrie Irving didn't miss a single playoff game. Could you believe that? A guy who's normally injury prone, Kyrie Irving did not miss a single playoff game and did not miss an NBA Finals game. Kevin Love, meanwhile, he only missed one playoff game. And guess where he missed that playoff game in 2016? You don't know, ladies and gentlemen? How about this? He missed it in Game 4 of the NBA Finals due to concussion protocol. That was it. Kevin Love only missed one game in 2016. So he was there in the playoffs. There you go. Now, let's go to 2017, where the juggernaut, the greatest team ever assembled, was the team that the 2017 Cavs went up against, as the LeBron fanboys, detractors like to say. How many games did Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love miss? Let me tell you, they did not miss any playoff games. Even up in the NBA Finals, they played every game in the playoffs, including the NBA Finals. They didn't miss a single playoff game. Wow. Then Kyrie Irving gets traded in the offseason for Isaiah Thomas, because Kyrie Irving forced the he forced the Cavaliers ownership's hand after news got leaked that he was supposed to be traded on more than one occasion. Anyway, Kevin Love missed one playoff game that entire playoff run in 2018. He was available for the NBA Finals. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they missed more games than Wade and Bosh, 23 combined games missed. Kevin Love missed 16 of them, but he only missed 2 games after he missed 14, and that was due to a freak accident. We don't know how many games Kevin Love would have missed if he would have been healthy. We don't know. He probably plays all the way through. Kyrie Irving only had that serious kneecap injury, but other than that, Kyrie Irving was available the next 2 years after that. So when you look at Wade and Bosh and Kyrie and Kevin Love, 23-10 in terms of play. So they missed 33 playoff games missed. Now, a LeBron fanboy, what they're going to do is they're going to put those numbers together and they're going to say, oh, you see? Look at how many games they missed between all 4 players, 33 games. And you have to stop and think about it. And then they're going to do some mental gymnastics with the math and be like, oh, man, each guy missed about four and a quarter playoff games. But you see, you can't do that. And like I told you, ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Wade only missed one playoff game in his entire 4-year run from 2011 to 2014 with LeBron James. Chris Bosh had that unfortunate abdominal strain, but other than that instance, he was available the other 3 postseasons. And he did not miss any NBA Finals games playing alongside with LeBron. Then Kyrie Irving in 2015 missed 5 games, 5 of the 7 in the NBA Finals and 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals. But it doesn't change the fact that after that, Kyrie Irving did not miss a single postseason game after that, and he was available for every Finals game. And then with Kevin Love missed 2 games after missing most of the playoffs in 2015. He only missed 2 games. So he was pretty available after 2015. So my point that I'm trying to make is, where do these guys get this desperate that is going to the fact that, you got to know that all those guys mixed games. But quite honestly, when you really do the research and you do the digging and not being lazy and you really break it down, all those guys were pretty much available. Like I said, with the exception of 2015, really, because Chris Bosh came back from that abdominal strain injury in 2012. Other than that, all those guys are pretty available. So if you're trying to say that they missed all those games to try to strengthen LeBron's go case, you just failed. You failed with epic proportion, because that doesn't do anything. That doesn't sway anything. You would think with the way that guy put that comment down, that those guys each missed like 20 games in their playoff career playing alongside LeBron. You would have thought they missed anywhere from 80 to 100 games with the comment. When in actuality, they were actually more available than people realize. I know LeBron fans and fanboys are going to, well, mostly pretty much LeBron fanboys, they're going to go to production. See, that's what they're going to do. They're going to go to production. That's not the point, though. The LeBron fanboy said, that person said, according to the LeBron haters, they don't want to take into account that all those guys missed playoff games. Yeah, I just broke down how many playoff games that those guys miss. And I said, when you look at Bosh, Kyrie, and Kevin Love, it was really, for them, it was only one particular year. And it was unfortunate. Other than that, they've been pretty much available. They were pretty much available. Kevin Love missed, 7 NBA Finals games? But he missed more games than that. But most of the games he missed were in the earlier rounds. Wow. So there's another lie debunked right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the fan that said that Wade, Bosh, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving missed all these playoff games. So LeBron was kind of pretty much there by himself. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bless up, live, love, love. Thank you guys for watching.